Here we are, Cheftorious, episode 10. You already know what time it is. I appreciate everybody always taking time to show love and support for Cheftorious, taking the time out your busy days and your busy schedules to join us as we share these wonderful stories from numerous different chefs and cooks and bakers and home cooks, restaurant owners, etc., etc. Anybody that has anything to do with some good food. We want them to stop by Cheftorious. We want to talk to you. We want to share your story. All right. Tonight, Wednesday, March 2nd, my birthday month, just so it's known. My Pisces power birthday month. Okay, March 2nd, we have Aaliyah Destiny stopping by, Chocolatier, candy maker, fruit artist. She's joining us very shortly. Give me a minute. Let me invite a couple more people into the room. Into this live, Facebook Live, Cheftorious, episode 10. Good evening, everybody. Hope you are all well. Hope you're all clean and healthy and safe. Wish you all a happy hump day, happy Wednesday, March 2nd. In a moment, we'll be joined by Aaliyah Destiny, up and coming chocolatier out of Springfield, Massachusetts. Chocolatier, fruit artist, dessert queen, treat specialist, dessert caterer, young black woman coming up in the game, young entrepreneur doing her thing. We're just waiting on her momentarily. She'll be jumping in a second. Until then, how's everybody doing out there? How's all the Cheftorious fans, friends and family out there in the world? Everybody doing all well on this hump day? On this good Wednesday, how we all doing? Cheftorious, episode 10. Let's go. Tonight we got Miss Aaliyah Destiny in the building. She'll be joining us momentarily. Make sure you guys got your videos ready, your volumes turned up, ready to tap that like button, tap the thumbs, tap the heart button, tap the love button. Send your love for the next chef coming up momentarily, Miss Aaliyah Destiny. Thank you all again for stopping by to join us, taking a moment out your busy schedules to join Cheftorious as we talk with bakers and chefs and cooks. Anybody in the food world from all walks of life as we talk and chit-chat, chop it up, and share their stories. We have some fun and some laughter on the show. We tell some truths. We talk about it all, the trials and tribulations, all the good and grand times. And I just want to thank all the viewers, everybody who always shows up continuously for every episode and don't miss a show, and you always participate with us and you participate with each other. You're asking questions. I mean, I appreciate it. That was a goal of mine, a goal for the show, was just to have everybody interact over the food and just break bread with each other, just share a moment to have a great time. So I thank y'all. Everything is lovely and falling right into place for Cheftorious, and I very much appreciate everybody for participating. So now, once again, at the moment, we are waiting on Miss Aaliyah Destiny to join the party. We're going to be talking to her about all things chocolate and what you can do with chocolate, what you can't do with chocolate, and, you know, all the goods and the bads of chocolate and fruits and sweets and all that good stuff. We'll be talking about it all. Just give us a second here. Let us get all our Wi-Fi's connected and all these situations married all together with this technology. While we're waiting on Aaliyah, we'll go ahead and invite some more people into the room. Up into this live video. Cheftorious, episode 10, baby. You already know what time it is when we get up in the building. Chef Nate, Mr. Cheftorious Ambassador. How you doing, my bro, Chef? I see you watching. I appreciate you every time. You always coming through, spreading love for Cheftorious. You always coming through, having a question and making all the other guests feel comfortable in the Cheftorious land. So, you know, you're well much appreciated. For sure. All right, we're just waiting on Miss Aaliyah Destiny. Once we see her in the building, we'll be good to go. How's everybody doing out there on hump day? We almost there, y'all. Weekend's almost here. Get your drinks and your dance dress ready and your dance shoes. Go ahead and get rid of all the stresses of the week away. Working all hard, you deserve that break. I know you do. We waiting. Hey, what's up, Chef? We waiting on Miss Aaliyah now. Her name ain't popping up on my watcher list. So I don't know. You want to send a text or something real quick? Tell her we on. Oh, okay. I see you, Miss. There you go, Miss Aaliyah. I see you. Let's just since you add check your notifications. Let's go. Let's get it started. Cheftorious episode 10. And this is what we do, Miss Aaliyah. What's up?
Hi.
How we doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm well. Thank you. I appreciate you taking some time to stop by tonight and give us a moment so we can chop it up, talk about these lovely chocolate things you're doing over there.
Okay.
So, let's get this started by, hey, let all the Cheftorious viewers know who you are, what your name is, how old you are, where you're from, and what you're doing out there.
Okay, my name is Aaliyah. I'm 23 years old. I'm a chocolatier. I dip chocolate and I do party treats.
Hey.
Springfield, Mass.
Springfield, Mass in the building. Represent. Stand up. All right. Thank you for that, Miss Aaliyah. Now, once the show's over, please feel free to go to that comment section. I'm gonna have you do your shout outs and shout out your business and everything. But then at the end of the show, make sure you drop it in the links where everybody can tap that link and get to you nice and fast.
Okay.
Look, Mom and Dad are watching. Make sure you give out Mom and Dad shout outs because they watching.
They are watching.
All right, so first and foremost, I guess I would like to say, well, I would like to know, let our viewers know, as a young coming up Black businesswoman, can you talk to me about the first bit of hate mail you got? As far as hate mail, it could be anything, like anybody hating on your business, or when you first started, when you was talking about your idea, anybody tried to knock you down. A million people are doing that. Why you trying to do that? And any kind of hate. What do you remember being the first bit of hate you got and how you dealt with it?
I remember one of my friends actually was like, "Are you sure you want to do that? It's, everybody in Springfield's doing strawberries right now. Like, it's no different." And so I was like, at first I was like, dang, like, should I do this? Like, everybody in Springfield does dip strawberries. And then another one of my friends had to send me a TikTok and was like, the TikTok basically was saying, like, what if Rihanna didn't start Savage X Fenty because there was already a Victoria's Secret? What if, all these people didn't make bread and there's a million of different bread brands? So that's what I have to think about. Like, yes, the community is oversaturated, but there's not a me in it. So what I do is, different from what other people do.
Right. I like that. That's a great answer, a great comeback to that negativity that tried to eat at you in the beginning. Hey, at this point of the world, and as long as humans been walking this earth, almost everything's been done a million times over. But like you said, there wasn't an Aaliyah in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And we all bring our little separate little secret sauce for what we do. And I think it's all about how you treat the people, how you treat your clientele and your fans, and how you treat people. It comes back to you tenfold. And I notice how you treat some of your customers and your clientele on your page. And I got a lot of respect for that. You appreciate the people who come out and show up for you.
Yes, definitely.
All right, that's dope. Now, I also need to know, because I do know Mom and Dad. I do know Mom and Dad personally. I need to know, are you an old school at heart, or are you really, really with the new wave? So tell me, what chocolate are you dipping? Lorenz Tate chocolate or Trey Songz chocolate?
It's a hard one.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
That's a hard one. I'm gonna have to go with Lorenzo Tate.
That's a good choice. Give it up to the golden age of everything. Give it up to the old school. That's what I'm talking about. We dipping that Lorenz Tate chocolate. That's what I'm talking about. Good answer. Good answer. All right. Talk to me about your relationship with your mom. Let everybody know how tight you and your mom is, and how cool you and your mom is, and how much she supports what you're doing.
Yeah, me and my mom are like really close. Like that's my best friend. I call her for everything, whether it be a mental breakdown on an order or just like life stuff in general. Like I'm constantly calling my mom about everything, any minor inconvenience. So yeah. But yeah, my mom is
So,
Tawana Graves, if nobody can tell by the way she keeps commenting.
oh no, trust me. Look, we all here for the love and support, and hopefully everyone with the common sense can tell that's Mama, cause Mama's showing up, showing out. I
Hmm.
mean, your mom's is a big supporter of Cheftorious, and she's always welcome. She's always appreciated. But I know she was gonna show out for baby girl today. I know
Yeah.
Pops is in the building. Pops gonna show out too. Everybody
Hmm.
at work, but right now ain't nothing getting cooked, ain't nothing being done, cause they all watching Aaliyah. That's what time it is.
Yes.
All right, that's cool. Well, so then tell me, what first fascinated you about the chocolate game, and about being a chocolatier, being a fruit artist? What really caught your eye and made you say, I can do that? That can be my career.
So honestly, like it all like started like I did like a surprise party for my dad, not Nate, but like my other dad. And I did a surprise party for him and I was like, I should have ordered strawberries, but like I never ended up doing it. So I was like, I'm sure it doesn't take much. Let me just watch a YouTube video real quick. I got on
Yeah.
YouTube and I learned it and I had posted it. And everybody was like texting me like, hey, how do I place an order? And I was like, oh, I might be onto something.
Cha-ching,
Yeah.
cha-ching.
So yeah.
Well, and then the good thing is that you followed through with it. Who was the first person that you actually let know this was something you was really gonna do? Was it your mom, or was
My
it your
mom and
dad?
my dad. My mom
Yeah.
and my dad. Hmm.
And what they say?
They were like, go for it. Let us know what you need. We got your back 100%. They were like, so yeah. They're like,
Yo,
my parents are really good support systems in everything I do.
shout out to good, supportive parents. That's what I'm talking about, Miss TG. Yes, good, supportive mom. That's what I'm talking about. Your dad and both your dad, Chef Nate. Good way to be supportive. We need more of that in our community. We need more of that in our world. Period. Is more family support. Support your brothers and sisters, your cousins and nephews. You gotta support your people. It's
Yes.
important. Very important. Um, all right, so what do you what do you find easier to work with? Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white chocolate?
Honestly, I don't do too many orders of dark chocolate. So
Okay.
I haven't really worked with that too often. But I think milk chocolate is pretty easy. Like white chocolate like has a tendency to burn faster.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think milk chocolate is way easier.
You're absolutely right about that. With dark chocolate, I don't know if you've ever worked with it at all. You don't seem too familiar with it, but try to familiarize yourself with that. A lot of the people that are on the keto wave right now and who are kind of watching their sugars and whatnot, you know that milk chocolate is very high in sugar because it's so there's so much milk and fattiness in milk chocolate. But dark chocolate, I mean, it's one of those bittersweet things. There's no sugar added, and it's healthier for you. a doctor would say it's healthy for you to have a bit of dark chocolate every day. And
Okay.
I think maybe you might have a little clientele base you haven't tapped into yet. Maybe
Maybe.
something to think about right there. Play with a little bit of dark chocolate.
All right.
Um, while we're still talking about chocolate, um, I know it's your business. We don't want to let out too much, but are you comfortable with letting the folks know what the best chocolate to melt and to use for a dip out there is?
Yeah, that's fine. I usually use like Ghirardelli's chocolate melts.
Yeah,
That's like my favorite thing to work with. I'm most
yeah.
comfortable with it. I just tapped into like the more of the luxury chocolate as they call it. And so I'm still learning like how to temper that and everything, but so far just the Ghirardelli.
Yeah, perfect answer. Perfect answer. I mean, you can never go wrong with the Ghirardellis. I mean, depending on what you're looking for, it can get a little pricey, but I mean, for the most part, it is the best chocolate right now off the shelf that you're gonna be getting for melting purposes. If you really
Hmm.
want a nice product that'll have a good tone. That chocolate has a nice little shiny tone to it, doesn't it? Doesn't it
It
when it's
does.
settled?
It does.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. One of the things that that attracted me to what you do, excuse me, are some of the different sayings and the different phrases that you'll put on your treats. Where does that some of that creativity or some of those phrases, where do you get that from?
Some of them songs, some songs. Others people are like, yeah, can you write this or can you tweak this thing and make it, sound catchy and that. Sometimes Pinterest too.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can see how you use Pinterest. I can see that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, so it obviously would depend on each different customer you get, what they're looking for, what the occasion is. If it's a gift or it's a birthday or whatnot. Correct. It depends on that.
Yeah. It definitely depends on that.
Okay. Okay. Now, as far as your clientele, you get a lot of word of mouth, or are you mainly online support?
So now I'm starting to be like word of mouth as well as online support. So that's good. Like I'm getting a good mixture of it.
Now, see, it in the beginning for me back in the day when I had a when I'd had a cake business that I was doing back in the day in Central Florida, and it just felt so difficult that I knew I was making a good product, but why wasn't I getting the word of mouth? It seemed like all my business was coming offline, but then one day the word of mouth just birthed. And then all of a sudden, everybody was talking about 318 cakes, 318 cakes. And then the orders just started tripling. So, with the word of mouth for you, how does it come about? Has it been a fast-paced word of mouth? Because now these days we do have social media, we have people talking a bit more through social media, or what has it noticed that your customers, new customers, it's been slower with the word of mouth?
So word of mouth, like my grandmother, everywhere she goes, she felt like has to tell everybody that I make strawberries. Um, Even when I'm in the stores, like buying strawberries and like buying a bunch of them, they're like, what do you do with all these strawberries? And then I'm able to show them my Instagram page. And my boss, she tells everybody at work, like, you need some strawberries, you need anything chocolate covered, hit me up. So, yeah.
So see that right there lets you know you're good at what you do. You're making a good product. The people
Yeah.
are talking. It's not just online anymore. Now they talking live and in person. That means
Hmm.
you're doing something really, really righteous. There you go. Good job. Congratulations on that.
Thank
Good job.
you.
Um, so for everyone just tuning in, we getting some new viewers jumping in. Thank you guys for visiting Cheftorious, episode 10 with Miss Aaliyah Destiny here, premier chocolatier, candy maker, fruit artist. We have her in the building. We're talking about everything chocolate and everything sweet. So y'all just sit back, buckle up, pay attention. Hey, get your questions ready. Miss Aaliyah's in the grill. She's in the Cheftorious hot seat right now. So get your questions ready. She'll be ready to answer your questions. Keep tapping that like button. Keep tapping that heart button. Make sure y'all share this great video. So Miss Aaliyah, what I would like to ask now is, what would you say? Because remember, before we did the show and I invited you on and I told you, this is going to be about you, but also it's going to be about these young brothers and sisters out here really trying to do something with their lives and do something for themselves. I do have some youth, some young followers who they have a desire to be in our world, to do something in our industry, whether it's baking or cooking. What do you say to the young brother, to the young sister who's just like you, and she's watching this like, hey, wait a minute, I wanna work with chocolate. I wanna be a fruit artist. What do you say to the young ethnic group out there? How do we overcome and how do you approach your business to be successful?
Start. In order to have a business, you have to start, and you have to want to do it. And so you have to have the drive, you have to have the dedication, like, but you have to have like the willpower to even start the business. Like, it's easy to say I want to start it, but it's different to actually do it. So my biggest thing would be start. Get some chocolate, get some strawberries, and dip them. Even if you get some pretzels, dip them.
Yep. Get
Yeah.
creative. Get
Yeah.
creative.
Do it. Get on YouTube. YouTube is amazing. TikTok is amazing. So, use your resources.
Right, because yeah, as you said in the beginning, sometimes you'll even go to TikTok, and you'll get inspired by something you'll see on you get inspiration for something you see on TikTok. You use your Pinterest to get inspiration for some quotes and phrases that you're doing on some of your orders. And I like that advice you're telling the young people. I always like to tell them, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. We all get 24 hours. No
Mm-hmm.
one has an advantage over the next one. It's all about the will and drive that you have. And
Yeah.
are you going to be serious about this? Are we going to work for this? Because no one's going to give us anything
At all.
at all. Yes, Miss Aaliyah, you better speak it. Tell these children about it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Here I got another one for you. Right. Oh, your dad says, Chef Nate says he's so proud of you.
Thank you.
And yeah, I second that. I'm very proud of you. I'm glad to be a bystander, the outlooker of your family, and to know your mom and your dad and know them as people. I know you're from a good stock. It shows in your demeanor. You're 23 years old, but you ain't. It's litty. It's litty. No, you about it's business. This business. And let's make some chocolate. Let's make some things happen. And it's well appreciated to see such outstanding job they did with you, Miss Aaliyah. You're a wonderful
Thank
woman. Stay
you.
on track. Keep it going. So I gotta know. We're gonna go back with another left question, another weirdo question. People call me weirdo all the time. Sometimes I'll get messages like, "Why are you asking some of these weird questions?" This is like, you know what? We just gonna have fun. That's all. It's just out of all. It's all fun. It's all fun. So, I don't know how big on sports you are, but let's just say you had a choice. I know we said we don't like to work with the with the white chocolate so much because it melts so fast. But the people do like a little white chocolate. So if you had to do the Larry O'Brien trophy, which is the trophy for the NBA Finals, the champions for the NBA, if you had to do that trophy, what chocolate you using? Are you using LeBron James chocolate, that milk chocolate, or you using the Steph Curry white chocolate?
I have to go with Steph Curry.
Oh, she did. She did it. Oh, she went with the Steph, the white. Oh, with that Steph Curry, that white chocolate.
Yeah.
Say what? Okay, I dig it. I ain't mad at that, Aaliyah. I'm not even mad at that. I can't be. I'm a LeBron James fan deep down in my heart, but I can't. I love Steph too. I mean, Chef Curry, that's that guy. So I ain't even mad at that at all. That's a good answer. I can appreciate that. Anybody watching have a question about these lovely chocolate treats Miss Aaliyah does? Any questions about her process or anything like that, or just a general question at all? Please feel free to chime in at any time. I'll be looking and I'll be checking for you. So Miss Aaliyah, do you use any other fruits besides strawberry?
I do strawberries, bananas, pineapples. Somebody asked for it to be dipped.
You can
I'm
dip it.
dipping it. I'm
You
dipping
dip it.
it.
Dip it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Do you like to have fun with your dipping and your chocolate melting process? You playing music in the kitchen? You having a good time? What's your process look like when you're melting?
definitely music.
Music.
Definitely music.
Isn't music just the heart of everything? Like
It is. I don't think I could do anything without it.
that's what I say too. Like, look, if I can't cook in the kitchen with music, we might as well end the job interview. I don't even want to work for you. You don't want me in your kitchen if we ain't got no music. I'm gonna be the worst person to be around. You, we gotta have that music kicking, or the food just ain't hitting, you know.
Yeah.
Now, who is your favorite musician at this point in your life and time?
Right now, I don't feel like I have a favorite right now. I'm pretty versatile.
How about a favorite genre? Just like, okay, this is what I listen to most.
Most probably like R&B.
Okay, okay. Which is great for the kitchen. Because you want to put that love into everything you're doing anyways. So you
Hmm.
gotta be feeling lovey-dovey at the time when you're doing it. You gotta be in that mode. You gotta be ready to do this thing and use these hands. Um, okay, we have a question from B Archie. What is your most favorite chocolate tasty treat to make?
To make strawberries.
Yeah, dip in the strawberries. Dip in the strawberries.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to choose, because you do have several different dip options. If you had to choose, which is your favorite chocolate tasty treat to dip? Which one are you dipping the most?
I definitely have to say strawberries. I have to stick with strawberries for that.
No, I mean like I see you be doing some with some Reese on it. Then you have some with the different toppings.
Mhm.
What's your favorite topping to use after you dip?
Um, that's funny. I have like a box right now. Um, let's see. I definitely have to say the strawberry crunch. The
Strawberry
strawberry
crunch?
crunch.
Yes. Yes. I love that. I'm a big fan of Strawberry Crunch. I'm glad you brought up your box. We do have a little surprise for all y'all viewers. Miss Destiny did hook a little something up for us. Take over, Aaliyah. Take over. Show us what you got to talk to everybody. Let them know what you did.
Okay, let's see. Let's hopefully I don't mess it up, but we got a few. I got a few options.
Hey,
Let's see
look
what
at
we
that.
got. We got. I call that my Reese's one, my Reese's cup, because it's peanut butter inside and has chocolate. That one's a cookies and cream one. The strawberry crunch.
Yes, that's me right there. I see you.
Yep. Coconut.
Oh,
This
coconut.
one's this one's like a turtle, the chocolate turtle one with
Ah,
like
okay, yeah.
it has
Probably a little bit
caramel
of
inside.
caramel, a little nut in there, a little pecan or something.
Yep, pecans.
Okay.
Um, and I don't really know what that. It's like an ice cream though. It's kind of like the strawberry crunch, but it's a chocolate crunch.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Look at that. Y'all see those delicious gourmet strawberries this girl hooked up? Come on, stop playing. I need to be seeing these likes and these hearts lit up like a Christmas tree. Miss Aaliyah, show that box again. Show these people and remind these people why they need to be hitting this heart button and like buttons. Yes, look at them things right there. And don't sleep on the Reese's chocolate covered strawberry, because that thing is probably slapping like a mug. Let me tell you, ain't nothing wrong with a little chocolate peanut butter and strawberry. Woo wee. Good job, girl. Good job.
Thank you.
And listen, let's not, I don't want to downplay dipping either. Let's not downplay dipping. Because I do see a lot of hate online that there's so many of you guys because it's so easy to do. Let's stop that narrative right now about, because it is work. It's work. And not only is it labor, and it can be very tedious, because you want your things to look pretty and you want it to look professional. But can you talk about how difficult it is mentally, because you got to come up with a lot of different ideas to stand out.
Yep. Like, that's the biggest thing. So you want to be able, so yes, like I said, it is an oversaturated thing, but you just have to find your thing that makes you stand out. Me, I like to do my things breakable hearts, like breakable heart packages. And you just got to get as creative as you can with those to stand out. And I just did a SpongeBob set, and I was stressed when the girl asked me to do it, and I was like, I don't want to turn this down. I was like, so I'm going to give you a discount if this doesn't turn out right. Cool. But it came out really good. But it's tedious, not only being creative, but having the patience, then knowing your chocolate. So making sure the house is at the right temperature too. So
look, you know what? I planned on coming to town for my birthday. If I come out there, I'm gonna place an order. I wanna try you out.
okay.
If I come, trust me, your dad will tell you, my word is my bond. If I'm gonna be out there come my birthday time, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna give you a few days in advance, and I'm gonna try not to put too much pressure on you. But I'm gonna want something for myself. I'm gonna want to taste your creative treat myself.
Okay. We could
That,
do that.
that would be so awesome if you could hook that up. Mama giving you another shout out. She said, "I love her breakable hearts." Mama love them treats, and I bet Mom taste tests everything, don't she? She gotta have her hand in everything, don't she?
She taste tests. She tags me and everything. She want me to try everything for her.
But that's love. That's some great love and support
Yeah.
right there. Ain't nothing like the love and support from Mom, cause believe me, no matter how old we get, no matter how sick of it, they ain't going nowhere. My mom is on every episode of Cheftorious. Mom, before, after the show, I gotta call her. Listen, this woman, she's the reason why I got Cheftorious pins and care packages coming, because she's like, but you got to thank all your fans and everybody watching the show. You need to get all the stuff together for them. And I'm like, but Mom, what about the merch? I'm trying to make this a business. I want to sell this merchandise. She's like, but you got to give it to the fans first, baby. They love you first. So trust me, I get it. Mom going to be the big supporter, always love and appreciate Mama, okay?
Always.
Big shout out to mamas.
Always.
So, can you tell us, everybody, the name of your business? I don't know if I got that at the beginning. I'm sorry if we got it, but I forgot. Can we get the name of your business?
My name of my business is Sweet Like Liah.
Sweet Like Liah.
That's how you can find me on Instagram too.
All right now. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at my mom. She on there. She's talking about, that's right. You better call me. See? See? Because if I don't call her after this show, I'm being so much trouble. And let me tell you, my mom, she's so happy and she's so proud of you. I told her, I said, Mom, I got this wonderful artist on here. She's a chocolatier. She's a fruit artist. She's doing some good things, and I can tell she's got some big potential. She's like, that's right, baby. You got to get the young black girl out there, talk about, we can come up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let everybody know we can come up now. Yes. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus.
Yep.
That's my mom. So she's a big fan of yours already. She couldn't wait to see you.
Thank you.
But yeah, But and as you can see, not even on the young people, you on the adults, you're gonna have an impact because when you're coming from a place of positivity and love, the things that you're doing, they're gonna touch people. And I see you touch people all the time. I'm always looking at your posts, always reading what the people are writing to you. So you're making a lot of people feel good, Miss Leah.
Yeah.
You definitely are. You're doing the right thing. Doing the right thing.
Thank you.
And just aside, because once again, um, I'm not the super, I love my community and all that, but I'm not all about them only. I'm about everybody. I want everybody to be successful. We talked about what you would talk to the young ethnic group of kids about, but what would you just talk to all the kids about who's looking at you because you are the next generation. You're after mine and your parents' generation, you're next. And you taking over the show. You got to teach these young ones what it's all about. So what are you telling all these kids and what are you showing them about being an entrepreneur and being a strong young entrepreneur and coming up?
I still say, start. Like, that's my biggest thing. Just start. And tough days come. Like, tough days come. Bad reviews come. It's just all about how you take it and how you handle it and what's your next step. Don't stay stuck in that moment, because if you stay stuck in that moment, then it's just you're going to give up. And you don't want to give up. So take that and use that in your next order just to elevate. And that's the biggest goal. Every order, you learn something different and you want to take that and you want to run with it. But always be open to criticism and, because criticism comes.
Hey, there ain't go. You cannot stop somebody from thinking and saying what they gonna say. You can't stop it. It's gonna happen. And no matter, like I said, no matter how good we know we are, you do have to be willing to accept the criticism. You gotta accept the good words and the bad words all together, because they gonna
Yeah.
come. Believe me. There's been dishes I put out there where people said this is crap. Don't stop me though. I still gotta go cook some more. You
Hmm.
know, just because you ain't like it, don't mean the next one ain't gonna love it.
Exactly.
Can you talk about any? I could go on and on about the positive experiences that I've seen so far from your post, and some of the customers you've dealt with, and all the thank yous that you've gotten. Can you talk to anything negative that's ever happened, and how did you handle that situation?
I don't really get too much negatives, but when I do, I kind of just, I do call my mom. I call my mom and I'm like, or I screenshot and I send it to my mom. My mom is like, listen, you are a business person. We're not going to get on social media. We're not going to be ghetto. Remember, you're conducting business at all times. So what you put out there, you don't want it to reflect your business. You don't want nobody to look at you like, okay, she dipped strawberries, but she gonna turn up if you don't like her order. And so that's like how I try to conduct myself. Like, yeah, like sometimes I just gotta call my mom, like, listen, mom, I gotta vent real quick because I don't like the way that was said, or
Yeah.
I don't like how that happened. So yeah.
No, you don't want to be known as a chocolatier, where if you don't like her chocolate, she gonna bust you upside your head with that pan.
Yeah.
So you better like that chocolate.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. No, because that is not the attitude to have. It's not. I had to learn the hard way, unfortunately. Um, I did used to be the type where somebody bought something from me and they ain't say what I wanted them to say. Boy, I'll go to 100 real quick. What you mean? And you know what? I don't need your money anyway. And you can't be. That's unprofessional. It's a bad look to the next person watching, and
Mhm.
it's just not being open to the world and knowing that we ain't the only flavor palettes in the world. Other people just don't like what they like. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Just a part of the business. Just a part of it. But that's good that your moms keep you focused like that, because it ain't no easy thing to do. We love what we do. And if someone ain't talking about loving on what we did, it's a problem. I know it is a problem sometimes.
Mhm. Yep.
Um, now what about you? As far as we talked plenty of much about your mom and both your dads. You have family of your own. Where are you going in your private life?
Um, well, I don't really have like family of my own. I just got like my family, but that's pretty much it. Like I work. I just graduated in May.
Big ups, big ups. What you graduated in?
Social work and psychology.
Woo, woo! About to have a doctor up in here. About somebody call a doctor. I need to talk. I need to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody brush her shoulders off, please. Brush her shoulders off. She dips strawberry jets, and she will be your therapist as well. Let's just come on. Let's just be serious here. Yes, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Good for you. So good. So, what are your aspirations on that level? Do you wish to have your own practice one day?
Um, I really don't know how I want to like go into the field and what angle I want to take on it because it's a very broad.
Yeah.
So it's like I think I kind of want to do more of the social work
Okay.
aspect of it.
And I think that's in that department of it with social work. I think that's where someone is more. That's where it's more needed.
Mhm.
Versus a school psychologist or something like that. I think somewhere in the social work, you having more hands on with kids or with teens or families. I think it's more hands on, and it's a way you can really show, like, hey, we're gonna help you. Someone cares about this, and we're gonna help you.
Mhm.
Wow, big up, and that's a sacrifice. That's one of those sacrifice jobs. You really got sacrifice to do that job.
Yeah, you do.
I applaud that. I applaud that.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Any other questions out here? Anything from Miss Aaliyah? I mean, y'all heard such a beautiful, wonderful testimony and story from this young lady so far. But any other questions any topics we haven't touched on that you would like to hear from Miss Aaliyah, please dial in your questions. We would love to hear it. Keep tapping the like button. Keep tapping that heart button. Make sure y'all ready to share this video. Now, back to the sweet treats. Have you ever worked with mango?
So I have. I tried to do. I don't know if you've seen like the candied grapes or the cracked grapes, and I tried to do those. Um, and it just kept sliding off, and I
Yeah.
got very aggravated. I was like, you know what? I'm canceling this whole order. And my grandmother was like, nope, maybe you're tempering it wrong. It was like, let's whip up a new batch. It was like, what do you need my help with? And I'm like, I'm aggravated and I don't want to do it. But I got it done, but it definitely was a struggle. Like I was like, can we just postpone this order? Like, can you get this another day? Because I need to take a step back from it for a second.
Yeah.
And the customer is very understanding about it. And so, but yeah, that was like my only experience working with mangoes. I have not tried to work anything else on a mango.
Yeah. Mango. I'll give you a tip in case you ever come across that again. I don't know if you've heard this or if you YouTubed it at all. This is something I've learned about when it comes to dipping a mango, and it actually it didn't sound right at first, but when I did it, it actually freaking worked. Um, After you slice it, which is already difficult enough to be cutting and slicing a mango, because as soon as the skin comes off, it's the most slippery thing in the world. Um, but once you get your pieces diced to what you want, it was simple. Plastic wrap them, freeze them. Individual plastic wrap them and freeze them. Um,
Mm,
I said, how's that gonna work? Because as soon as you take it out the freezer and wrap them things and try to dip it, the sweat off that fruit and all that, the chocolate ain't gonna hold. It did.
did.
It did.
Okay.
It did. And if you did start to notice that some slip, again, I didn't like to do it because I'm like, it might taste funky, but it don't. You wouldn't even notice that it was there, but they dipped it in a little cornstarch, a little powdered cornstarch, and then chocolate dipped it. And this was coming, and this is not coming from a job. It's not coming from another chef. It was literally coming from this Dominican lady who was dipping. She was the first person that showed me that you could actually dip plantains. I was like, I ain't never thought of dipping plantains, but this Dominican lady did it, and she had her own little cart where she just had all the fruits in the world, and she dipped everything. And I learned a lot from her. And just a little Cheftorious secret. That's where I learned to dip my bacon at, was from a Dominican lady, old Dominican lady. She's teaching me how to dip chocolate bacon. And I'll tell you right now, Leah, you chocolate dip some bacon, thank me later. You can thank me later. Your customers will love it. Your customers will love it. Chocolate dip bacon. It's a thing. I give you that for free. Ta-da!
Thank you.
All right, so you got any shout outs, anything you want to say to mom and dad before I get to the next part of the question? Any other shout outs you want to give out?
No, they know. I talk to them. They talk to me every day. They tell me how proud they are every day. My stepdad messaged me this morning, like, you got this. I'm proud of you. Everything you do. And so, yeah, they tell me
Doesn't
every
it
day.
feel good to have that kind of support, though? It doesn't feel
It's
so good.
amazing. I don't think that I would be able to do half the things that I do without my support system. Like, probably wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, my support system is amazing. Like, all my parents, my grandmothers, like, just amazing.
Amazing. That's what I'm talking about. Big love. Big love, family. Big love. It's amazing. Um, I'd like to talk about how difficult was it going to school and taking your personal life that serious to where you wanted to get your education and get some paperwork so you have a solid career to fall back on. How difficult was it to balance school and trying to run a business?
Um, so that was like hard because I had school, I had an internship, and I had work. So it was hard. It was like definitely hard. It was like days where it was like there was orders that I wanted to take, but I'm like, I got midterms, I got finals. So I had to be like, all right, gotta pass up on this and that. For like a moment, I was like, all right, I'm taking a break because I can't figure out how to manage all of it. And at the end of the day, my grades come first. So, but like, I finally got a hold of it. Like, I figured everything out and I was able to do business, work, study.
Because it's possible.
It is,
It,
it's possible. You have to find the balance.
right, right.
But
And
it's
I mean, hey, your routine, my routine, her routine, it might not work out for Joe and Mary and Tom,
mm-hmm.
but there is a routine that will work for you.
Yeah.
You can't give up. I mean, you should be wanting to do multiple different things and have different things going on because something can fail
Mm-hmm.
at any given point. You got to have a backup plan. This life is actually survival of the fittest. That's what this life really is.
It is.
Well, I congratulate you. You're doing wonderful. Once
Thank
again,
you.
I can't stop bigging up your parents for the wonderful job they did with you, and just applauding you for being receptive to that kind of upbringing, being receptive to loving, caring parents that wanted nothing but the best for you. So you listened and you followed to what mom and dad said. I look, we talking about the peaches and the cream of it right now. We ain't talking about the dirt pie because I know there's some times now. I know there's some
There's
times.
some time.
But it's all good because without those times, we can't have the peaches and the cream time.
You can't.
You can't. Anything else about your business that you would like to talk about or that you would want the people to know?
No. No.
No, we got it all out. Are
We
you
got
sure now?
all.
Because I want you to plug. Use it as much as you can to get your treat business out there now.
Yeah,
I'm on your side. I'm all about the promotion.
okay, yeah, I think we got everything covered.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, one more thing that I did want to talk to you about. One more thing. Um, I think you're so talented in the dipping and the chocolate work that you're doing. I would ask a favor from you. Because what I need is I need to find more people that do what I do with sugars and chocolates. I would love to see you one day. Look up a couple YouTube videos if you have to. Look into some chocolate sculpting. I think that you would be good at that. Um, Once people see that you do it, it's a good money maker.
Okay.
It is a very good money maker, and I believe you have the talent that. Did you see the bread piece I posted up the other day?
The
The
which
bread.
piece?
It's a bread piece. It was a bread sculpture. I made it with some doves and a whole bunch of flowers, and they're hanging up. They're climbing up on the poles in in the wreaths and everything.
Oh,
Well, I do that same thing with chocolate as well.
okay.
It's not that costly to invest in. All it would take is a few different molds. I got a person. Your dad knows this person, but she's also a chef, and now she has her own little business to where she sells kitchen utensils and kitchenware and whatnot. She has a whole bunch of chocolate molds to use, and as you already know about the chocolate, if you can find a manufacturer in Springfield where you can buy bulk chocolate at a cheaper rate, buy bulk chocolate, start making some figurines, some statues. You'll see the people having weddings, high school parties, quinceañeras, and whatever. People will buy a chocolate sculpture.
Okay.
They will. And trust me when I tell you, it's a you make some it's a good money maker.
Okay. Okay. I gotta look into it.
And then that'll put you on another level of chocolatierism. People won't be able to touch you because then people won't just be like, oh, that's just some more chocolate dipped strawberry. No, girl, honey, that girl be making chocolate cities. What you talking about? You don't know Aaliyah. Aaliyah make a chocolate White House. What you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, I definitely
Hey,
gotta look.
thank you for your time, Miss Aaliyah. I appreciate you
Thanks for
stopping
having.
by. Hey, once again, can you show everybody that's just popping in and hitting the love and like button? Show them that chocolate box that you prepared for us one time. Y'all check it out. She made us some chocolate for the day. Y'all check it out. You want to tell them what flavors you got again?
Yep. We got strawberry shortcake. We got turtle. I don't something turtle. Um, Reese's cup has peanut butter inside. It's peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah.
We have a chocolate crumble, coconut, and cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. Woo, my sister would love that cookies and cream joint right there. That's what I'm talking about. For real,
Yeah.
for real. Hey, thank you everybody for taking a moment of your time to stop and hang out with me and Miss Aaliyah while we chopped it up tonight about her lovely chocolate treats. Once again, tell them the name of your business.
Sweet Like Liah.
Y'all heard it there. That's the third time we had to put it out there. Sweet Like Liah. That's her Instagram too, Facebook page and everything. Sweet Like Liah. Better go start hitting them thumb buttons. Follow now before she blow up, and then you can't get yourself no chocolate treat. Okay, okay. Yo, thank you so much, Miss Aaliyah. It was wonderful chatting with you. Thanks for sharing your story. Thanks for some laughter. And thank you for sharing up the positive energy of how you were raised and the motivation from your parents. So well, I definitely was glad to share that with our viewers today.
Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
No problem, no problem. We will revisit this again. because I want you to stop by and update us about how things are going with your business, how things are going with your education, how further have you gone with your education, or if you started working in that field. We definitely want to know. We want to keep sharing your beautiful, lovely story. Shout out to your family. Shout out to you, Miss Aaliyah. Shout out to Sweet Like Liah. Hey, y'all already know what time it is. Hit that like button, hit the heart button, share Miss Aaliyah's interview. She's going to put her links down in the comments. Make sure y'all go follow her on the gram and like her pages. Support local business. Hit her up in the 413, y'all. Thank you, Miss Aaliyah. Much love to you and the fam.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
All right, Cheftorious, over and out.